Hello, my nerdlings. If you're new here, my name is Nikki. Welcome to my channel where we get nerdy. Wait, is my camera? Yep. Okay, the mic is on. So this is June 9th. I'm filming this late. Usually you see Plinko, you know it's TBR time. So funny thing, I'm going on vacation next week. And so there's one whole week where I won't be able to read as much as I particularly would like to. And plus I have already read like 5 books this month. So we're just going to pick the next half of June and the entire month of July TBR today. And usually I roll a die to pick how many drops we do for Plinko. But with as much as I've been reading lately, I'm thinking 10 drops will be good. So I got my Plinko coins. I got my cup of prompts. So let's get going. I probably also, let me grab something to write with. There we go. Something to write with. So we can keep track of prompts. So we've got mental health wrap. How about an orange one? Pick someone else's TBR. I think we got this last time with a Court of Thorns and Roses. Random shelf. Close your eyes, shuffle, and point. Nonfiction. I want an orange one. A book released this year. And free pick. All right. So it's all lined up. Drop number 1. You'll go right in the middle. Ooh, starting off strong. Free pick. And we will replace that with self-care. Drop number 2. Lands in spot number 2. A pick from someone else's TBR. And we'll replace that with point to a random book and pick an adjacent. Okay. Number 3. Close your eyes, shuffle, and point. And we'll replace that with second chance author. So an author I've tried already, didn't particularly like their book, so I'm giving them another try. All right, drop number 4. A book released this year. And we will replace that with a non-debut. That's easy enough. So number 5. Second chance author. And we will replace that with read this book in 2 days. So any book, as long as I read it within 2 days. So number 6. Non-debut. I'm running out of orange prompts. Replacing that with bookseller rec. So a recommendation from a bookseller from one of the times I take a trip to Barnes & Noble. And then I don't know where that one went, so we'll draw it again. We'll do it again. Okay, that one was number 1. Mental health rep. Replace that with a pink. Oop. Short stories. So a short story anthology. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this will be drop number 8. Read this book in 2 days. And then another orange. Intimidating read. All right. Drop number 9. Short stories. And we replace that with random number. And drop number 10. Bookseller recommendation. All right. We have our prompts. Let's find our books. Okay. Free pick. I'm going to immediately put King of Sloth by Anna Huang because I've been waiting for this release. So I know I want to read it. All right. A pick from someone else's TBR. I don't know what I'm going to do for that one because I haven't watched TBR videos for this month. So, I mean, I could make that whole stipulation like I did last time. Like, this is on someone's TBR somewhere. So we'll wait on that one. Close your eyes, shuffle, and point. All right, let's see. Let's move this chair. I'm gonna close my eyes. We're gonna go 1, 2, 3. Table's here. Book is here. Okay, so we're gonna go this one. Oh, Twilight. A book released this year. Let's see, a book released this year. I don't remember what's released this year. I'm terrible at that. Let's go with this one. Does this one count? Technically, but does this one count? I kind of want to read this one really bad. So does this one count? Oh, it does. Okay, we're going with this one. Just kidding. Hardcover back. We're going with The God and the Gumiho by Sophie Kim. Okay. Second chance author. Who have I read from before? Didn't particularly like, but I'm willing to give a second chance. I don't know. Because usually I just write them off. I don't keep them around. You know what? Love Redesigned by Lauren Asher. I read the Dreamland Billionaire series recently. I liked book 2. Out of the 3 books, I liked one of them. So we'll give Lauren Asher a second chance. Non-debut. Oh, that's a good one. Non-debut. Let's see. What am I in the mood for? Is the question. A non-debut. And I went to the store and got all kinds of new books today. But do you think I know what I want to read? No. How about I go with, is this a debut? I'm going to guess no, because there's a list. There's quite the list. So we're going to go with Behind the Net by Stephanie Archer. This is a hockey romance. Shocker. Mental health rep. Mental health rep. I don't know. What has mental health rep? I'm so bad at knowing what has what. Why do I even have that for a card anyways? Like, let's be honest. I'm going to assume that there's probably some PTSD rep in this book just by the trigger warning page. So we're going to go Haunting Adeline by H.D. Carlton. Read this book in 2 days. What is something I can read super duper ooper fast? Something I can read super fast. How about Kindred by Octavia Butler? It's a short book. It's only 264 pages. So if I divided that up by 2, I could easily read 132 pages a day and read this in 2 days. So Kindred. Short stories. I have quite a few short story anthologies. Question is, which one do I want to read? I have that one, and I know that I have more. Do. All right. I can't see the other one that I have, so we'll just go with this one. Reclaim the Stars. 17 Tales Across Realms and Space, edited by Zoraida Cordova. These are all, I want to say, Latin American. short stories. So we have a pick from someone's TBR and a bookseller rec. So for the bookseller rec, I have one specifically that I know I purposefully bought because it was recommended to me by Kieran. But where is it? Right there. So I have this one that was recommended to me by Kieran and this one. Which one? Let's ask the husband. Cliffy. Yes. I'm going to read you the title and you tell me which book to pick. Her Soul to Take or There Are No Saints? Her Soul to Take. Of course you had to pick the thicker one. So, Her Soul to Take, and then a book from somebody else's TBR. And the one I'm going to pick, I know I saw on someone's TBR video, whether it was like a recent month or an older month, I can't remember, but I know I saw it on a TBR video, and that is Swift and Saddled by Lila Sage. So, let me grab my chair back, we'll sit, and we'll have a discussion. Hi, you're so close now. It's like we can have a conversation. Okay, so I'm going to start with the last book we picked, Swift and Saddled by Lila Sage. This is a cowboy romance. She's a city girl who refuses to be saddled with a man. He's the cowboy who wants her anyways. Ada Hart and Weston Ryder are our two main characters. So there's that one. Her Soul to Take is a demon romance. A college student has unleashed an irresistible darkness, a soul-hungry demon who might be her only chance at survival in this dark romance series. Really? The demon's name is Leon. That's my son's name. Okay. Then we have Reclaim the Stars. This is a collection of short stories from Latin America. And it sounds interesting. We always could use some more variety in our reading. So, and then Kindred by Octavia Butler. So, funny story about Kindred. I voluntold a group of my coworkers, Jason, Russ, John, and Keenan. I voluntold them that they were going to be reading Kindred with me, and then in the fall, when we get back to school, we would discuss it. So, yeah. This is about a 20th century Black woman celebrating her 26th birthday with her husband when she is snatched from her home in California and transported to the antebellum South. So she's brought back in time and down to South. Yeah. Rufus, the white son of a plantation owner, is drowning, and Dana has been summoned to save him. Repeatedly drawn back through time, and with each stay growing longer and more perilous, Dana is forced to contend with the brutal legacy of slavery and white supremacy, not knowing if her life will end long before it has a chance to begin. I'm intimidated by this book because Octavia Butler is quite a renowned writer. So, and then we have Haunting Adeline by H.D. Carlton. I know that Teddy Hamilton reads this audiobook, so that's what's going to get me through this this book. There's quite the trigger warnings. I don't know what some of these words mean, so I'm going to have to Google them. So it says my mental health matters at the end. And then we have Behind the Net by Stephanie Archer. This is a hockey romance between a hockey goalie, NHL goalie, and his assistant and roommate. Well, assistant / roommate, like they're the same person. It's not like a 3-way relationship. So, yep, that'll be interesting. Love redesigned by Lauren Asher. Oh boy. So this has ties to Dreamland Billionaires, because it talks about Lake Wisteria. Okay. It's a billionaire romance. And then we have The God and the Gumiho. In this sly and dazzling contemporary fantasy, the most notorious nine-tailed fox in Korea pairs up with a trickster god turned detective to track down a wrathful demon before it can destroy the mortal world. And then, do I need to say what this is about? I have a feeling we all know. Twilight. Bella, Edward, Jacob, all of that. And then The King of Sloth. This is the 4th book in the Kings of Sin series. It is following Xavier Castillo. That sounds like the very white way to pronounce it. But I don't know how to pronounce it any other way without butchering it. Castillo, maybe? Castillo. And Sloane Kensington. She's a publicist. He is her, the one she has to... He doesn't employ her. His family employs her. But anyways, he never wanted anyone enough to chase them until he met her. So, this is our lovely 10-book TBR for the next month and a half. So, like the video if you did, comment down below if you have read any of these books and your feelings on them if you've read them, or any book recommendations you may have for me. Hit the subscribe button if you want to see more, and until next time, you are loved and you are valid.